Districts across the country are focused on breaking down system-level inequities based upon recent events such as COVID-19 and the pandemic, the closing of schools, teaching and learning being disrupted as we know it. When we transitioned to remote instruction, that also introduced a number of inequities disproportionately affecting students and families and staff, ranging from food and housing insecurity to a lack of health insurance and basic social and emotional well-being. Districts also considered within the context of their communities that they serve, many of which have recently experienced high-profile cases of police brutality, ongoing confrontations, targeting certain individuals and groups of people. And all of these conversations related to equity really come to the surface in educational spheres, as evidenced by the video that's been included in this week's module. When we think about cultural competencies to focus on for the improvement of our culture, for the improvement of our climate in schools, and for eventually student achievement, right? Those are all the equity areas that we really try to focus on for marginalized populations, historically that is. So if we think about equity audits, that's the topic of this week. That's what we're going to be looking at, is how do we identify those inequities, number one, at the district, at the classroom, at the state, at the college level, right? And then what is the framework that we work through in order to do something about it? It's not just enough to raise flags and to say, oh, this is what's going wrong right here, right? Criticizing what's currently in place. It's up to us to come up with better solutions that are contextually based within the environments that we reside and work. And so in this week, we're going to be looking at overviews of academic literature on equity audits, what constitutes them, what is the lens that we view these through, and then what do we do about it in our respective communities. I think it's going to be a good one to finish out the equity in instruction second part of this micro credential.